The internet is back in Uganda, and videos are emerging of rigging and ballot stuffing, allegedly by poll workers to benefit President Museveni. Before I show you the videos, this is what a presidential ballot looks like in Uganda. President Museveni is at the bottom, Bobi Wine near the top. Bobi Wine posted this video, allegedly from Western Uganda. It shows a row of people in high-vis vests ticking against Museveni in their poll books. This video is also getting shared, allegedly from the central region in Uganda. Again, people can be seen ticking against President Museveni's column in yellow. The internet was out throughout the election season. We don't have more video, more context, and we don't see these extra ballots being added to the tally. President Museveni was declared the winner of this election with 71.6% of the votes.
Larry Madowo was on spot when Tanzania was holding election. He brought out and exposed everything that happened in Tanzania, the killings and everything. He was one of the only journalists who did it well. Now, again, he is putting Uganda on spot. And people are saying, why is Larry Madowo always talking about the negative things? As far as I don't want to sell the negative sides of Africa, but we need to say it as it is, because some people are showing the positive side, but we need to have people who are saying it how it is. It's not that Larry Madowo is lying, okay? He is just exposing the hidden agendas and hidden stories that is happening in Uganda. Now, videos have emerged where it's being said Uganda, Yoweri Museveni rigged the election, and the videos has come out showing how the ballots were being served and everything, you know. And I think Larry Madowo speaking about this, it is so strong because a lot of people come to hear about it, and because they are following him that much. So about the rigging, that's what I'm gonna talk about.
What is your next course of action if, in fact, we do see an alleged rigging of the election? What is your plan next?
First and foremost, it is interesting to see that everybody in Uganda and outside Uganda sees impending rigging. But what we have called upon the people of Uganda is to take charge of their country, not to leave it to just politicians, not even to myself. We went into this election amidst all the violence and brutality because we wanted to reach out to the people of Uganda and awaken them. We know that when the people of Uganda rise to the occasion and demand for what is rightly theirs, they will get it. This has happened in Madagascar, it has happened in Sudan, it has happened in Egypt. It is happening in Iran, and it definitely can happen in Uganda.
Today, because when Bobi Wine said Uganda election was not free and not fair, he was not just disrupting numbers on the results sheet, but he was challenging. He was challenging the legitimacy of the Ugandan state. He was challenging the credibility of Africa electoral system. He was challenging the idea that stability automatically equals democracy. And that is why the claim shakes Uganda far beyond Kampala. Now, Bobi Wine is not a traditional politician. He emerged from urban poverty, you know, from music and protest. And millions of young Ugandans came to love him. And we believe, or they believe, that they need to win. The Bobi Wine fans, Bobi Wine supporters, they believe they had numbers to win. But you know, when we were going to election, internet was switched off. So you don't know what was going on behind the closed doors, because a lot of things can happen. So Bobi Wine is not just claiming that he lost narrowly or there was some minor irregularities, but he is claiming something much heavier, that the entire electoral environment was engineered to guarantee a predominant outcome. Now, as far as maybe I love Yoweri Museveni, some of his ideology, but I don't support military or militarizing election. I don't support intimidating of the opposition. I don't support the unaliving of youths who are fighting or who are protesting on the street. I don't support intimidation or holding captivity of, you know, those who are vying for election. That is one of the things that I don't love about all the scenarios during election, you know. the opposition are being suppressed that much because you don't want to leave power. Because cutting down the internet, this is direct. Like, this is my house. I gotta do what I gotta do. I need to win this election. Okay? Personally, I don't have clear evidence if Yoweri Museveni rigged or stole the election, but the videos that are emerging, if they are real videos, then we have something to talk about it. But as far as I'm concerning, Larry Madowo speaking about this because he's an international journalist. Maybe he has done due diligence. It's called what? Investigation, because you cannot just come and post something like this before having investigation. Now, Bobi Wine was put under house arrest, okay? And he is the main challenger, or he was the main challenger, and he was placed under effective house arrest. So ask yourself, if a candidate, if Bobi Wine was put under house arrest, what about the citizens who voted for Bobi Wine? What about the town and the area that voted massively for Bobi Wine? If they can do that to a leader who has a lot of followers, who the international media, international worlds are looking, what can they do to a mere citizen? That's what I'm asking my people. The role of the Electoral Commission of Uganda is to protect and to be free and fair, But the Electoral Commission of Uganda declared the election free and fair. But the problem is there. A lot of people are supporting Museveni, a lot of people are supporting Bobi Wine. Museveni got around 7 million of votes. Bobi Wine got around 2 million of votes. 2 million is a huge number, okay? It's a huge number. But the fact that Museveni has been declared a winner, that is it. Me, what I'm just telling my people, we don't want to shed blood. We don't want to go to the street, destroy our land, destroy our properties. We have to follow the right way. I know one of the way of taking power is through this, okay? But if you see you are outnumbered, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. We have to know this. Bullets or truth spread faster than bullets. So if the truth is out there, a lot of things will come to pass. So let us not panic. It is hard time and sensitive time for Uganda, but we need to stand out, okay? And many Ugandans still support the results because they believe Museveni brought stability after chaos. They believe change could invite violence. They believe opposition appeals mostly to urban youth. So when Bobi Wine cries foul, some here it is like excuses, So the divide is generational, the divide is regional, and the divide is by emotional, okay? So when journalists like Larry Madowo amplify Bobi Wine's claims, Uganda is no longer arguing with its opposition. It's arguing with global media. It's arguing with Western governments. It's arguing with international observers. And this shift has battlefield from votes to legitimacy. Okay? Now, I don't know what Museveni will say next, but we are waiting. I'm waiting to see what he'll say. But at the end of the day, he is the president-elect of Uganda. And I believe we will just respect that. Okay? As far as we will talk about things that happen, this and that. But for now, we don't need to go to the street and fight for shed our blood. We need to respect that. Okay? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Until next episode, peace out.